Before Kendrick Perkins became an NBA champion and a voice on national television, he was just a kid from Texas, raised by a single mom who worked multiple jobs to keep them afloat. His childhood was far from easy, and when he was 5 years old, tragedy would strike and his life would be changed forever. Kendrick Perkins was born in Nederland, Texas on November 10, 1984, to Ursula Minix and Kenneth Perkins. Though his father was never involved in his life, he played professional basketball overseas. Perkins grew up in poverty, as his mother was a single mom who worked extremely hard, working multiple jobs just to make ends meet. Ursula Minix wasn't just any mother, she was everything to Kendrick. A loving, protective, and hard-working woman who refused to let her son grow up without proper love and support. She loved Kendrick. She would often bring Kendrick along to her job so she could hang out with him opposed to just daycare. Amongst the jobs and the primary job Minix worked at was at a beauty salon where she would work as a hairdresser. That salon became her community, a space where laughter, gossip, and support were shared between women just trying to make it through life. And almost every day, young Kendrick sat quietly in the corner of the shop, coloring in a notebook or bouncing a small ball off the wall. Minix would find comfort in that routine, doing work she enjoyed, surrounded by women she considered friends, and with their son always in sight. But on December 1st, 1989, this would all change. While working at the salon, tragedy would strike. Ursula Minix would be shot in the neck and was rushed to St. Elizabeth Hospital and placed on life support for 6 days, but would sadly succumb to her injuries. Her killer was Civilian Humphrey, who was a close friend and neighbor of Minix. It is rumored that Humphrey and Minix had been arguing on and off for a couple of weeks prior to the murder, but according to mutual friends of both and other workers, there is no information regarding what the arguments were about. Humphrey, who would call the cops after killing Minix and would claim it was all rooted in self-defense. Though there was no evidence to support this claim, a 20-year-old civilian Humphrey was sentenced to 30 years in prison for the murder of Ursula Minix. After this devastating tragedy, Kendrick Perkins would be forced to be put up for adoption. Shortly after, Raymond and Mary Lewis, who were the grandparents of Kendrick, would adopt him. Raymond and Mary would raise Kendrick in a historically black neighborhood of Pier Orchard on Beaumont, Texas South Side. They were very far from wealthy, as his grandfather worked for Gulf State Asphalt Company, making $400 a month, and his grandmother made just $60 a week cleaning houses. Perkins states that his grandparents were very strict but loved it. He even considered his grandfather Raymond to be his best friend throughout his life. His grandparents were incredible inspirations and role models to Perkins and went above and beyond to allow him to follow his dreams. Despite being very tight on money, Perkins' grandparents got him a basketball hoop to stay out of trouble and chase his dreams. Perkins would then break his childhood hoop a total of 4 times before his grandfather decided to stop fixing it. As time went on, Perkins would stay focused on his goal of making the NBA and continued to hone his skills and grow a lot. By his freshman year of high school, Perkins was already 6'6" and was making headlines as the next big Texas high basketball star. By his senior year, he led Clifton J. Ozen High School to 4 consecutive district championships and 1 state championship. By this time, Perkins was an undeniable star and would make the McDonald's All-American game as a senior in high school, standing 6'10". Now, graduating high school, Perkins had a decision to make. He was offered many full scholarships to play D1 basketball at the university, but he would ultimately choose to declare for the NBA draft, where he'd be drafted 27th overall by the Memphis Grizzlies, who would then trade him to the Boston Celtics. Perkins had accomplished his lifelong goal and will overcome immense adversity. To show his gratitude and appreciation for them, Perkins would purchase his grandparents a nice home. He would then go on and have a very successful NBA career, playing 14 seasons in the NBA, and was a crucial part of the Boston Celtics' 2008 NBA championship win, and was a starter on many teams making deep runs. Whether or not you like Kendrick Perkins' opinion on television, his story is admirable and he is worthy of everyone's respect. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, then like and subscribe, or if you have any critiques, then please let me know in the comments below, and have a great day.
November the 18th, and today is a special day for me. Today is my mother's birthday. She would have been 58 years old. I miss you, Ursula Minix. I love you. She died 33 years ago, was shot and killed by her best friend, and I want to give her a birthday shout out. And I'm not looking for sympathy, because, you know, I continue to strive. I continue to carry on her legacy. I continue to make her proud, and I'm going to continue to be the father and the husband that she wants me to be. But I'm also coming on here and letting y'all know that if y'all moms are still living, cherish those moments. Pick up the phone, call your mama. If you long distance, tell her how much you love her. Have those conversations with her. If you're in her presence, give her a hug, give her a kiss. Let her know how you feel. If you got children, man, take them babies, them grandbabies to see Momo, Granny, Honey, whatever she may be called. Because you never know when she not going to be here. And you can't get her back. So, you know, it's just, you know, words of some wisdom